Good morning, guys. This is Sumaya. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to learn about how to create a wall grazing effect in the Dialux Evo. So we know we have three types of lighting: general lighting, accent lighting, and task lighting. And our wall grazing effect, it comes under accent lighting. So what is this accent lighting? Generally, accent lighting, it focuses on a particular area or object, often used to highlight any art or artifacts. Okay, so if you have any artwork or if you have any sculpture, any light which you use to highlight this artwork and artifacts, that particular type of lighting comes under accent lighting. So I said you that this wall grazing effect also comes under accent light. And another thing of accent lighting is accent lighting creates a visual interest in the room. Then using a wall grazing effect, how can we create a visual interest in the room? So this is mostly the part of the designing. So first we'll understand what is this wall grazing effect and where we can apply it, and then how to apply it. Often light grazing effect, it is used to accentuate a textured surface. And in a home we always have a wall which is called as accent wall. Let's go in Google and check it out. What is this accent wall? So you can see here any wall, okay, which is slightly different in color, like this one, okay, it is different from the other walls to create a interest in this room. This is the accent wall. Here with the different color wall, they have used some artifacts elements, like there are some mirrors, some decoratives and all. So what does this bring? This is actually creating my interest to look on the wall. Okay, this is what the interior elements do. But the same way, how can we create a visual interest in the lighting? Okay, that we are going to see it. This wall grazing effect, to have a real that you know essence of a wall grazing effect, you need to have some walls which are textured wall. Suppose this wall, okay, where there are stones and all. Here you can see there's another example of an accent wall. There is a cove and they have used some kind of embossing on the wall. So this type of any textured wall or differently painted wall, these are nothing but the accent wall, okay, which draws your attention to that particular wall. Similarly, we are going to do the same in the lighting. We are going to create a visual interest through lighting in this room. Now you can see this room looks very pale, okay, all the walls are white, no visual interest. I have placed some furniture, but though I have placed some furniture, it is not drawing my interest so much. It is looking very pale. Suppose we had some accent wall here, something like we have seen here, like some embossing or some different color wall. Now since we are doing a wall grazing effect, I don't want to keep any plain wall. I want some textured wall. That is a requirement when you're doing a wall grazing effect. You need to have a textured wall. Textured wall in the sense, let's see some example. So here is textured accent wall. You can have an embossing like this, or you can have stones like this one. So I said you, okay, light grazing effect, it is a type of accent lighting. It creates a visual interest, but how it is going to create a visual interest? If you focus light on the plain wall, it will just brighten up the wall. Okay, it is just like putting a projector on the wall. But when you're doing a light grazing effect, what it does is, especially on this textured surface, I'm going to place such in such a way that I'm going to have light and shadow effect. Okay, such that it draws my attention over there. For that one, I'm going to use some kind of wall which is not smooth in surface, something like this. Okay, a stone wall or something. So here in the Deluxe, we are going to make this wall as a some kind of textured accent wall. So let's go and check out some textures for accent wall. So here you can see I have a wooden wall panels. I can choose any one of this one, or you can have something like stone or brick wall or some other type. For our interiors, I think we can have something with wooden wall, wood panel wall, something like this. Let's go and check some more textures. Select a texture such that it does not have any light effect on it and it doesn't have any watermark. So you can see here some wood panel textures. I can choose any one of this one. So we'll select this image. Okay, you just need to click on this image, save it at your destination. Go to your Deluxe file, textures, create texture material, and you can select the. So once the texture is imported, you can increase or decrease the reflection factor over here, and if you want, you can add some reflective coating. I don't want any reflective coating because it is an wooden panel. So I'll just apply the material, and you can see here my wood panel wall is ready. As you see here, before it was looking all plain walls. Now it is drawing my attention to this wall because it has some wood panels in it. Before putting a wall grazing effect on this wall, let's run the calculation only with this surface mounted downlights I have placed, just to show you why it is necessary to use a wall grazing effect and the use of accent lighting. So I'll just go to the calculation, run the entire project. So you can see here my calculation is finished, and this particular wall is looking bit darker because my reflection factor was very less for this wall, and these other walls are having up to 70% of reflection factor. If I see thermal also, though I have very enough amount of light, that is up to 200 to 300 lux levels, but I don't have any sufficient light on this wall. On this wall, I'm getting 50 lux. Though it is 50 lux, it is looking quite more darker. So we will just save this image just to compare it after we add a wall grazing effect. Now we'll just remove the calculation. Okay. To have a wall grazing effect, we have specific linear lights, okay, which are used for this task. They generally have narrow beam angle and it is linears. So another thing I want to mention here, whenever you're doing any wall grazing effect, do a linear wall grazing effect because generally it's more preferred. We'll see the I will show you one thing. So when you're doing a wall grazing effect, use a linear wall grazing effect. Basically, there are two ways in which we can do a wall grazing effect. Either we can have a narrow spots, okay, or we can do a linear wall grazing. When we have a narrow beam downlights for wall grazing, for this kind of wall texture, we will not have a good visual impact. We'll go and check it out some images. You can see here this particular image. Okay, they have an accent wall and they have used some downlights, okay, to accent this wall, and it is creating some scallops. Generally, if you look on this image, it is not that much interesting. It is looking like they have just put some lights on the top, okay, without studying the subject. So you can see even in this image, okay, they have used downlights for grazing this wall, okay. Maybe they used it as a general lighting for this one, but it is acting like an accent light, which is creating scallops, which is really not pleasing the viewer. So see this one. This one, they have a textured wall. They have used some lights which is creating a scallop, and it is creating a hot spot in this. Lighting should be such that it should create a visual effect and it should not create any disturbance to you. So that's why it's better not to use downlights with a narrow beam or medium beam angle for wall grazing effect. You can use it, okay, if yes, we can have a wall grazing effect by using some downlights, but comparing with the linear wall grazer, it will not have that much visual impact. Okay, let's see this one. Now you can see here it is a linear wall grazer. The source is hidden, and the effect you can see here so nicely it is grazing the wall. Okay, we have some light and shadow effect. Light is coming from here and it is uniformly lit. So this is creating a nice peaceful experience for the viewer. That is the reason we will go for linear wall grazer. My wall is ready. Let's go and select some light for linear wall. One more thing here I want to say is don't use the IS file which you are using for the cove light as linear wall grazer. It will not create such a, you will not have such a impact. So go to the flaws, or you can go to any website or just search for light grazer IS files. So here you can find wall grazer, okay, linear extrusion IS files. You can micro grazer linear channel, okay. Go to any of this one and you will get an IS file. So I have choose the IS file for of flaws. It is a linear wall grazer and it has a very narrow beam. And now go to the plan view. This is my living area and I have made this wall as an accent wall. My IS file is selected. Go on draw line arrangement. Just start from the wall and end at other corner of the wall. Now you can see it is only two lights and I have to place the light such a way that it is continuous without any gaps. So I'm going to adjust the number here. So let me make it some 17 luminaires. Okay, perfect. Now I have arranged my lights in a line, but how far should I place these lights from my accent wall? To have a light shadow effect, I am going to place these lights such that it is very close to it. Okay. When you're placing it, make sure it's not more than 1 feet away from the wall. If it is more than 1 feet away from the accent wall, then you are not going to have that particular effect what you're going. you're not going to have the effect of wall grazing. Let's check it how much far it is. 0.13 meters. So let's go and check out what is meter to feet. Sorry, feet to meter. So I said you whatever your lights are there, it should not be more than 1 feet away from the ascent wall. So 1 feet is zero point 0.3 meters, and here I have placed 0.1 meters, so it's okay. So I can have the visual effect of what I'm expecting. Now I have placed my lights. Okay, I will just run the calculation and let's see what type of visual impact it is going to create. Go to the calculation objects, run entire project. So our wall grazing effect is ready. You can see here my light is falling from here. It is bright over here, and as it is falling down, it is going dimmer. And since this is not exactly the wall cladding, but still you can see we have some light and shadow effect. Okay, since in real what happens is this is a textured, this is a wooden wall panel, so one panel will be slightly front and one will be slightly back, and when you are placing the light close to this wall, it is going to have a light shadow effect, and that is how it creates a very nice visual impact. We'll just save this image, go to export and save the image. Save new view and save image. We'll see the thermal also. Now you can see before it was only 50 lux on my wall. Now it's approximately 100 to 150 lux on my wall, and because of this wall some amount of light is reflecting on other walls also. If you remember, we saved the image without having a wall grazing effect. We are now going to compare both of these images. I'll just open those images. So this is the image I saved before, keeping the light grazing effect, and this is the image we got after having the light grazing effect. I think I need not explain you how it is creating the visual effect, because if you compare, if you see both the images, you can actually differentiate it. So this is it guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Please do subscribe to my channel and stay tuned to explore more in dialogues with me. Thank